a day.
8.
8 hours a day.
5 days a week.
week. Could you tell me something about the film music industry?
Okay.
What you, because maybe I'm going to meet a person that is going to tell me more about. So if you give me a brief story, it may help me in my preparation of questions.
You know, a lot of really talented people are attracted to the film business, and a lot of really talented composers. If they think they can do it, they come here. But it's hard. You've got to deal with the main aspects are you've got to really be fast. You've got to be able to see a picture and figure out what kind of music, you know, or, I mean, you may get some direction on this, but you need to figure out where music needs to happen and how it needs to happen in order to aid the picture to get its point across. So it might be that music that's the opposite of the movie, like if it's a fast action thing, it might be the opposite that actually works. Or it might, like, you know, it could be a slow, ethereal thing that just gives the opposite, total opposite. Or you might pick the point of view of one of the stars of the movie, one of those characters, or you might have several characters. And what generally they do is write themes. They write nuggets, they write melodies. The melody represents something. It could represent the boat, you know, or the train or something. You know, there could be a train theme. There could be the girl theme, and there could be the hero theme. There could be some kind of a romance thing, you know. But there may be anywhere from about 1 to about 6 or 7 main themes in a movie. And most of the time, the first thing you do is get those themes and get them so the director likes the theme. Once the director likes the theme, sometimes it's the producer too, or both. If they like the themes, then you can proceed and try to fit that stuff into the context of the movie. I think a lot of clever composers write, you know, use all kinds of variations on the same theme to keep continuity going in the movie itself. And then, I mean, there's some really nice themes, and all the guys I work for can come up with some really nice themes, and they probably spend half their time doing that, and then the rest of the time is spent fitting it to the movie and orchestrating it, you know, instrumentating it. In other words, coming up with the plan, and, you know, I'll have a discussion with them at that point a lot of times, and we'll say, well, what do you think we ought to use for the orchestra? Every time it's different. You know, it could be a rock and roll band with country and western stuff, or it could be lots of brass, tons of brass, you know, or it could be huge string section with a lot of brass and percussion, or it could be like a small string section with woodwinds, or it could be the full-blown everybody, you know. That's what we just did, everybody. So every movie's different, and there's always some, or a lot of times we use singers too. We use chorus really a lot. And that's kind of things go in trends, you know. Right now we have a lot of choruses going on. You know, if there's a lot of war, then the brass guys work more. It's good for trombone, you know. When the Gulf War happened, we said, oh, that's good, we'll get a lot of work now. Gotta have those trombones, you know. If you see a tank,
patriotic instrument, or
yeah, right. If you see a tank or something, you know, you gotta have French horns.
Yeah.
French horns are the key thing for heroic stuff. It's been that way forever. It's not like it changed or anything. There's some incredible inflated egos among the composers in town sometimes. They really think they're so important, it's just unreal. They make a lot of money too. They probably make more money than their talent allows in relation to, especially in relation to the greats like Stravinsky. But you know, there's a classic story about him. They showed him a movie. They wanted him to write the music too. He says, "Oh yes, I think I could do a wonderful job on that in less than 2 years too." Well, unfortunately, it's more like a month. You know, you've got 6 weeks. This thing we're supposed to be having a movie coming right up. We start recording on the 29th. It's now what, the 14th today. 2 weeks from tomorrow. I haven't seen any notes. It's 95 minutes of music.
95.
So of course we have till about the middle of next month. We have a month to finish the whole thing. But it's really going to be a hard job. Really hard. One of the hardest yet, no doubt. At a time like that, there's no sleep ever. You know, we never sleep. We just sleep, but we're like Frank. We catch a cat nap, and then get up and work. I get up at midnight, you know, and go to bed at 6 in the morning. Get up at 9 in the morning and go to bed at 3 in the afternoon and get up at about 7. You know, sometimes things like that. Then I go to work till 3, and I go to bed and get up at 7. So it's not the same every. You know, it's like 8-hour chunks, and then 3 hours of sleep. Unfortunately, we have to do that a lot of times because they're so late. Nowadays, they have all this computer technology in the video side, so they can edit the film really easily. They can take out a little bit here and a little bit there. Pretty soon we're trapped, you know, and we have to fix things and do things at the absolute last minute, you know. We sometimes get music at 11 o'clock in the morning for a session that started at 10. You know, and then we have to have a team of guys work super fast and then get that over to the copyists. They still have to copy it after we finish doing it. They do it, then it's there. We've never missed it, but it's pretty hair-raising. That's it. No?
No, I don't know.
The other way?
Yes, this is it. Okay. Thank you very much for this interview. It's really useful.